Nonstop Local is partnering with Greater Spokane Valley Chamber of Commerce and Greater Spokane Incorporated to bring you Candidate Conversations.
Time for another candidate conversation. Joining me now is Chris Pockell. He's running for House Position 1, Legislative District 4. And we're in these candidate conversations. We give you 3 questions. You have a minute to answer. We give all the candidates the same question, dealing with the issues facing business owners and the population here in Eastern Washington. Our first revolves around inflation, small business taxes, and regulation. Do you think that government should be doing more or less in helping small business?
Yeah, as a small business owner myself, I definitely think that the government could be doing more to help the smallest of businesses. I know that there are some tax breaks for small business owners such as myself, but I do think that more could be done, especially as far as lowering the bar to entry. I think that small businesses with fewer than 5 employees make up roughly 50% of the small businesses in the country. So we really should focus on getting more of those and trying to get as many people we can to participate.
Mm-hmm. Businesses talking about the homelessness issue and mental health, substance abuse, businesses dealing with that, businesses dealing with crime, theft, vandalism, things like that. How do you plan on creating a safe environment for businesses in our community?
Yeah, I think that one of the things that we could do is look into more co-response options for police. Police are here to do a job, but we expect them to do every job. Pretty much every 911 call, a police officer is going to show up. And I think that's probably one of the only professions you can have that expects you to kind of do everything. I really think that by having dedicated services to address some of those issues like mental health and drug issues, having dedicated services, those will relieve the burden on the police and allow them to do their job and fight crime.
Washington has one of the highest median rent costs in the country. How do you address the high cost of housing in the state?
Yeah, I think that one of the things that the government can do in the state is, work with developers to try to fill in that missing middle housing, right? Giving more housing options. Right now, especially in District 4, there's essentially 2 options. You can live in an apartment, you can rent a house, or you can own a house. I think there's a lot of opportunity for other housing options. We have some duplexes. I think we need more triplexes, even like low-rise apartments. I think could do a lot to diversify the housing supply and give more options to people who may be outgrowing an apartment but could also need something a little larger but not quite to own their own house yet. So I think that there's a lot of incentives we can do, and by working with developers we can come up with some really good plans to make that happen.
Chris Pockell, thank you very much.
Thank you.